I want to get hip separation away from him. When I get in by hip separation, what I mean, it's my hip bone and right in his hips. That's what I want to get separated out. I don't want to stay in his lap. So I'm going to pull in my heels and slide that hip separation out. What did I just do to him? I'll make it easier to understand. Stay tight on me. Stay tight. Just stay tight. I'm going to come back to my base. Come up. What did I make him do in his leg ride? What is he? Too high. Just because we're down here doesn't mean I can't put him too high. Leg riding, getting high is bad, right? So that's where I want to put it. Pull with your heels, slide your butt across the mat. Don't lift at all. Push off your elbow. Split, pull with the heels, hip separation. Now, when you get a ton of hip separation to where I almost slid all the way down him, we call it burning the guy. When I burn him, I square up, attack his foot, and hip heist. We all have good hip heist skills. I'm just going to do it laying perfectly flat on the mat. I don't want to drive back into this guy. I'm going to square up. Squaring up means my knees go to the ceiling. Squaring up, what does it mean? Knees to the ceiling. I'm going to square up, knees go to the ceiling. So I'm perfectly straight with this guy. I'm going to attack right on top of his instep. I never cross reach. This makes things tighter. Right on the top of his instep. And a little trick I do, because I got real inflexible shoulders, I think about reaching back here and trying to hit him in the face with my hand. In a match, if I do it, great, awesome. He's a little bit uncomfortable and he'll pull his head back because he's scared of getting poked in the eyes as he's not thinking about riding me. Arm back, be careful of your partner in here. I slide away and I'm going to hip heist right in between his legs. Remember, leg goes up, cut. Depending on what type of wrestler you are, I suggest with most of my guys, getting your one. I don't like diving back in on the leg rider unless I'm really, really comfortable in scrambles. Because he dives back in, he's like, good, I got a chance to sit the corner and get my leg back in deep. If we get away from a leg rider, that's a victory for us. I'd rather get to my feet, but that's just my philosophy. You guys will develop it as you go. Leg goes in, block, strong position. Strong position means what? Butt cheek or hip bone? Hip bone. Hip bone. Push back, get to that hip bone. Now I'm going to burn him with my hip separation. Remember how I get hip separation. Pull with my heels, separate my hip from his lap. Push with the elbow. Oh, I burned him. I felt it. You got to feel this when you're drilling. I'm way down in his lap. Square up. There it is. Slap him in the back. Pull on that foot. Hip heist. And again, I'll show you what I mean. I get greedy here. He's a good wrestler. He reacted perfectly. That's what he's going to do. He knows not to give up both legs in a scramble, so he pulls it back. If I'm greedy and dive in here, have I gotten anything yet? He can still make me out, and guess what happens? He goes back where? On top. On top. All I had to do was that to get my point. So that's where I like to go. But again, beating a dead horse there. Last time.
We have that philosophy of getting one before getting two anyway.
I like it. Push back to your hip. Split. Burn him with your hip separation. Push with the elbow, pull with the heels. I felt it. Square up. Separate out. Score your point. And be mindful, what's this guy going to do when I start backing out? He's probably going to chase short offense. So I need to be circling away. Any questions? Go. Strong position. Once I start doing my hip separation, I'm going. I'm getting away from this guy. I don't slide and then feel it out. Where is he going? I'm getting away from him. It's an immediate reaction. It's just like setting up your shot. I set up my shot and I attack. I don't set up, look at it, and then attack. My setup is my hip separation. I'm going to go and score here. As soon as I get hip separation, it might take 2 times. I'm squaring up and I'm getting out of there. It's immediate reaction. So get to your strong position, kind of gather yourself, think about where you're going, and then let's get out of there. Pull with those heels, push with your elbows. It might take you 2, 3, 4 times to get out. Got it? Go!